So today I'm going to be doing my breastfeeding experience. So far, as you guys know, my daughter Kennedy is 6 months old. She will be 7 months on March 13th. So I have been exclusively pretty much breastfeeding going on 7 months. Kennedy really doesn't take the bottle too much. More so if she's like away from me, I'll give her the bottle, but for the most part, it's all boob. She's been on the boob since day one. So I'll just start with that and then go into the pump and my supplies that I use. I don't want this to be a super long video. I just know that like a lot of people kind of, shy away from breastfeeding. A lot of people have other people in your ear telling you it's gonna hurt, telling you you're not gonna be able to handle it. It's not that deep. And I think like some people, it is that things just didn't work out when it comes to breastfeeding. I know I talked to a lot of moms who wanted to breastfeed but their baby didn't latch on, or just different things that it didn't work out for them, which really sucks because I think that breastfeeding is such a beautiful experience to share with your child. Like the bond is absolutely incredible. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So Kennedy had no problems whatsoever latching on. I won't say it hurt in the beginning, but it was sore. But I think that's just, your boobs are going to be sore because they're getting used to being, sucked on. So they're going to be sore, but it didn't like hurt. I did not experience my nipples cracking or bleeding. Well, I did experience a little bit of cracking, but I didn't experience any bleeding of my nipples, which I was really happy about. So I started breastfeeding when she first came out. Once they cleaned her up and everything, they put her right on skin to skin, and homegirl latched right on. Like, this is where I need to be. Thank you. So yeah, I didn't have any problem. The lactation lady came in, she told me different ways to hold Kennedy. I also did a breastfeeding class at Toys R Us. I'll leave that link down below. Toys R Us, Babies R Us, sometimes they're like the same store, but they do free classes for new and expecting moms. So those are really good to check out because, like I said, they're free. And you're usually meeting with a professional. Some of the classes at Toys R Us I noticed were also offered at my hospital, which was the breastfeeding class, and I got that class for free, which I would have probably had to pay for it at the hospital. So the lactation lady consultant came in and taught me different ways how to hold her and what would be the most effective way while breastfeeding. And pretty much, like, she didn't really have to come back after that because Kennedy was latching on perfectly. She did, come back, and there was a little chart that they would ask me how many times she used the bathroom, how many times she ate, just to make sure she was eating and was using the bathroom before I left the hospital. So pre-Kennedy, so during my pregnancy, I would say about when I was I'd say like 7 or 8 months, I decided to go ahead and order my breast pump. So I got my breast pump through my insurance. I will leave that link down below. Also, how you can just go online and set up everything with your insurance, and they actually contact you and tell you what breast pumps they have depending on your insurance that is covered. I did want the Medela pump, but that was sold out because it's a very, very popular pump. So I would say if you are thinking about that pump, maybe like do some early research or, see how you can get that earlier because they go like crazy. So the pump that I got is by the company Arto, and it's the Calypso. This is, you know, the little LED screen, and it's your cycles and your vacuum. So I usually have my cycle up to the max, and I usually put my vacuum to about 4, like 4 notches. So it comes with your little tube, which is your vacuum, and your tube is what you hook. Whoops. Sorry guys, this was wet. Still, it's not milk, but my life. So you just put the little tube right there, like that, and then you get 2 of these bottles with the top. Once you're done, you can store it, and you take this. I literally have an empty one right here. I don't know why I didn't use this as a demonstration. So you just take this and twist it, and this of course goes onto the nipple and it sucks out your milk. So this came with this. It also came with another set because it's double. I usually do one at a time. I just find that way more comfortable for me. And this is like the little book that came with it. And once again, I will leave the website to my particular breast pump down in the description box below so you guys can check that out. For bottles, I use these 2 when it comes to storing my breast milk for Kennedy to drink. And this is just a kind of a bag that keeps it frozen. So when I send her with frozen milk that I kind of want to stay cold till it gets to the destination so it can go in the freezer so it won't go to waste, I usually put it in here. Because if you guys didn't know, if breast milk is frozen, if you take it out, you cannot refreeze it and you have to use it within 24 hours. So I get really, really pressed about that gold liquid. Like, I don't like wasting breast milk at all. It's like literally buying something and wasting it. So, on to that. This is what I store. Kennedy is getting so irritated. My milk in, and this, I think I got a 50 pack for about $12 at Target. I usually find them on sale like at Babies R Us, but this was a rush and they didn't have any more, so I had to get this one. And this is what I store my milk in. They are new and improved. These are like different from the first ones I got. It's like they doubled it or something to help leakage. I'm not sure, but this holds up to 6 ounces. They ask that you do not go above 6 ounces when storing your milk. So usually I'll pump, pour it in a bag if I know I'm saving it, and just put it in the freezer. They have the timestamp, the volume, the date, and name, I guess if you have multiple children or daycare or something like that. But yeah, Kennedy's getting annoyed. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I am so pro breastfeeding. I can't tell you guys like pros and cons with comparing the two because Kennedy has never had formula, but I know there are some moms who, you know, do both because, you know, sometimes it's like milk supply, sometimes, you know, it's just different reasons. So maybe like looking at different opinions of that, if you do want to breastfeed but not exclusively, or you don't think you'll get enough milk, you can look into options of when you mix the two. As far as how long I'm going to breastfeed, I want to start weaning her off of the boob at 9 months. I want her completely like off for good, like don't even touch my boob by 1. So I'm gonna start, you know, giving her more bottles and, you know, trying to wean her off of the boob because, like I said in my, I think, 6-month update for her, she does have 2 bottom teeth, so I know more teeth are coming. And I would love to say that she doesn't know what she's doing when she bites me, but she does. So, yeah, I definitely want her off by 1. And yeah, pray for me, guys. boob is life for her. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I don't even know if I said welcome to Mommy Mondays. Welcome to Mommy Mondays, guys, even though it's at the end. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you want more videos like this, as far as our routines or anything like that goes. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!